My colleague, Brian Entin, is doing his level best to be very serious covering this trial. And today, he was able to question that suspect, Brian Walshe, directly as he was being taken back to his cell. Take a look.
Brian, is there anything you'd say to your kids? Anything you'd want to say to Anna's family?
Brian Entin joins me now live. I am so glad that you asked that question. Brian Walshe, is there anything you want to say to your kids? Because I don't know if any of the jail guards or the accompanying police escorting him to and from his cell to the courtroom ever mention the fact that he left children behind without a mother. I don't know how much he thinks about those kids, but were you surprised at all that you didn't get a reaction to that?
No, and I was trying to think. I heard he was going to be coming out the back, so I ran back there, and it's like a small little courthouse, so they just bring him right into the street. And I was trying to think of what I could ask him, Ashleigh, that might get a response, or he might look at me. And I figured the search is he's probably not going to say anything. But I thought maybe if I brought up the kids, but still there was nothing. And even just as infuriating as it is sitting in court all day and hearing all of this evidence and these searches that he did, you know, you sit there and you think that he has 3 little boys. They had 3 little boys who they were in the system, I heard at one point, like in the foster system, and now they're actually with a family friend, living with a family friend. So it's so sad.
It's beyond sad. I remember when he was arrested, and I was up in Dedham, Massachusetts for this first appearance, and I went to his house, and I looked in the window and saw a baby bottle on the front, like, seat that was at the front door, half drunk, as if, you know, I know how we all are. We race out the door, you get as much of the bottle into the kid as you can, and then out you go to school or drop off or whatever it is. And it just looked like the house was frozen in time with the Christmas tree and everything still up. And so, yeah, you know, I actually was kind of surprised that they decided to show pictures from inside the house during this part of the trial. Do you know why they did that?
It seems like the defense, and look, the defense has been all over the place. I mean, look, this defense lawyer's got a hard job. I mean, you read some of these, there's so much evidence against this guy. Plus, he admitted to, you know, disposing of the body and lying to police. So the defense lawyer's been all over the place with different, I think he's just trying to cast doubt wherever he can. And with the pictures, he kept highlighting that, you know, there was so much stuff in the house and maybe police didn't process everything and there may have been things that they missed. I think that's why he was so interested in the pictures and probably just trying to distract from some of these searches, Ashleigh. I mean, you read a bunch of them, but there was also, can a body be identified when there is broken teeth? That is something that prosecutors say Brian Walshe searched, which just makes you wonder, again, like, what did he do to this woman? And then there was the porn. I mean, this was really awkward because we were sitting right behind Brian Walsh's mother, so she's listening to all of this, and they start talking about his porn history. And one of the videos is cheating wife seduces another man to impregnate her. And so they tell the jury about, it was on Pornhub, and they, you know, that this video is particularly interesting when you think about the whole situation.
Yeah, I don't know how he can get more despicable. You had me at, okay, so I chopped up my wife and I threw her out, but I didn't kill her. He's basically going down as the most despicable person ever. And we're not even at the, you know, adjudication of whether he's guilty or not of murder. But I do love the fact he's got a search at a website called Murder, Murder, Murder. I can't imagine the jury's going to like a website called Murder, Murder, Murder. Anyway, Brian Entin, great job getting that moment with him behind the courthouse, as only you can do. Thank you for this.
Thanks, Ash.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.